Hey everyone, so today we're going to tackle a huge, and I mean huge, challenge for anyone studying the geography of Uttarakhand. Its incredible mountains. We're going to build a mental map, district by district, and I've got some pretty cool tricks to make it all stick.
I mean, seriously, look at that. It's a daunting task, isn't it? You've got dozens of peaks, all their heights, their locations. You've got to memorize it all. It can feel pretty impossible. But what if I told you there's a much easier way to conquer this? So let's start our journey at the gateway to the high peaks.
Okay, our journey begins in the district of Uttarkashi. And we're not just going to go down a boring list of mountains. Nope, we're going to learn them with a story.
Okay, I want you to remember this simple sentence. It basically means Indra went towards heaven after decorating a shivling on a plate. Now, this one little line, it's the key that unlocks 5 major peaks. Let me show you how this bit of magic works.
So let's connect the dots. You see the word Thali? That gives you Thalia Sagar. Shivling is, well, that one's easy, it's Shivling Peak. Swarg, which means heaven, points you straight to Swargarohini. And Indra leads us to Indra Kil Parvat. And just like that, bam, you've got 5 peaks locked into your memory. Ready for the next one? This phrase translates to something like, Indra's fame comes from conquering the Mask Mountain. I know, it sounds pretty epic, right? And that's because it's your key to a whole other set of crucial peaks in Uttarkashi. So let's trace these connections. Indra, again, is Indra Kil. Kirti stands for Kirti Stambh. Mukhauta, or mask, gives you Mukh Parvat. And Fateh, which means victory, is for Fateh Parvat. See how that works? 2 simple sentences, 9 mountains already down. Not so hard now, is it? Of course, Uttarkashi has a few more giants. You've got this interesting trio of peaks that kind of sound the same, Shrikant, Shrikwinth, and Bhrigu Parvat. Then you have the absolute icons, Bandar Punch, and of course, the sacred sources of India's most holy rivers, Yamunotri and Gangotri. Oh, and don't forget Jalan Parvat, which is right near the famous Neelam Valley.
All right, from Uttarkashi, our journey takes us into Chamoli. Now this is the big leagues, the district with the highest and most revered peaks in the entire state. This is where the legends live.
I mean, just look at these numbers. Chamoli is home to the state's highest peak, Nanda Devi, and also the second highest, Kamet. But it doesn't stop there. It also holds other titans like Mana, Badrinath, and Trishul, every single one of them towering over 7,100 meters. The scale here is just absolutely breathtaking. You know, the area around the holy shrine of Badrinath is just steeped in mythology. It all fits together so perfectly. Flanking the temple, you have the Nar and Narayan peaks, which represent Arjun and Lord Vishnu. And well, where you have gods, you're going to have a Devasthan, an abode of gods, and a Mukut, a crown. It just makes sense. And here we go again, another fantastic memory aid, this time for Chamoli. The sentence means, a blue elephant went to see Gauri and Nanda. It's a simple, kind of funny image, right? But it's going to help you unlock 4 more really important peaks. Let's decode this one. Nila, or blue, points us to Nilkanth, the blue throat. Hati is elephant, giving us Hati Parvat. Gauri is a direct link to Gauri Parvat. And Nanda, of course, leads us to the queen of them all, Nanda Devi. And that brings us to this incredible number, 7,817 meters. Nanda Devi isn't just a mountain. For many, it's the guardian deity of Uttarakhand. It is a peak that has inspired awe for centuries, and its height is every bit as legendary as its name. So, we've covered the Garhwal giants, but our journey is far from over. Now we're going to shift gears and head to the Kumaon region, starting with the district of Pithoragarh. Pithoragarh has some real stunners. It boasts the incredible 5-peaked Panchachuli Massif and the formidable Hardeel Peak. It's also home to the sacred Om Parvat, where the snow creates this remarkable Om symbol. Then you have Nandakat, considered the fortress of the goddess Nanda, along with Lankeshwar and Shaileshwar. Moving on to the super popular tourist district of Nainital, the peaks here are more like hills, but they are just as famous. You've got China Peak, which is also known as Naina Peak, Sher Kadanda, Tiffin Top, and Hidimba Parvat. All of them offer spectacular views and really give the city its unique character. All right, time for a lightning round. We're going to quickly cover the most important peaks in the districts we haven't touched yet. Let's see how many more we can lock in. Ready?
Let's start in Rudraprayag, home to the mighty 4-peaked Chakamba and Tranjasila, where where the sacred Tung Nath Temple sits. In Bageshwar, it's easy. Just remember the rhyming pair, Nileshwar and Bileshwar. Tiri Gardwal is known for Chandrakut Parvat. Down on the plains, Haridwar has Neel and Bilva Shikar, where the Mansa and Shande Devi temples are. Parigardwal has Kinasur and the mythologically named Shumbu Nishumbu. And finally, in Almora, you'll find Haryana and Bhatkot.
So wow, we have covered over 50 peaks across Uttarakhand. We've used memory tricks, maps, mythology, the whole shebang. But as we finish up here, it's worth taking just a moment to step back and think. You know, beyond the names and numbers you need for your exam, what do these mountains really represent? They are the source of rivers, the abode of gods, the backdrop to everyday life, and the silent witnesses to centuries of history. They aren't just on the map. They are the soul of the Devbhoomi, the land of the gods. And it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What stories do the mountains in your own life tell?